shows alternate reality and impossible garment, which posit alterations of the flesh from inside and out. On the other hand, self-layers depicts the many layers that circle and chain the mind, showing at its core the place where the mind is free. These two rooms have also been organized with sculptures and dramatic, otherworldly atmospheres that inform the experience of anesthesia. I'll leave the floor to Filippo, who will ask questions to Clara about the show, so you can hear it in her own words.
Thank you, Marie. The curatorial tour was amazing. No, thank you very much. I would like to start with a question, Clara. I wonder whether you can tell us what did you enjoy the most about this residency. I know you worked a lot with Marie, you worked a lot with the Arium team. In fact, you even met the Arium team in person. So I wonder, again, if you can, tell us a bit more about this experience and why you recommend it to all the other artists.
Yeah, of course. First of all, Marie, that was incredible. I didn't read about that, didn't listen to that before, and it was like so perfect, so accurate. So thank you so much for those words. Yes, Filippo, what I mostly enjoy about this is the opportunity to work with a team, because I've been like solo life, lone wolf my whole life as an artist. So it's my first residency and my first time working with a curator also. And Marie and I have like shared very fun and very deep meetings, and also with you guys. Everything was very fluid, and yeah, it's the first experience for me, and it's so nice. I have no words to thank you for choosing me for this. And also, yes, the Arium team was so fun. We met in I'm in New York right now, and they are in Brooklyn, Ada and Dan. And we met here in Manhattan. It was so fun to talk in person about the possibilities of the space. And yeah, it grew. The idea grew a lot from the beginning, because we have the idea of incorporating the sculpt in different rooms. But the fourth, the collection has, as Marie said, 4 pieces. 3 of them are videos, and the 4th one is the sculpture you see in the room right now as a minted piece, also in 3D. So yeah, like for me, it means a lot. Like the whole team experience means a lot. That was really enjoyable and fun for me.
Thank you, Clara. It was an honor to work with you. I wonder if you can tell us a bit more about what part this collection play in your journey as an artist.
Well, it's a really huge moment for me as an artist, because it's been a while since I'm exploring the body as an artistic concept, and going deeper about that subject for me is very internal, but sharing it with the team was a very strong experience for me. So yeah, when as an artist you explore a specific concept, is that you go like inside, deep inside, but sharing it was a really good experience.
I see what you mean.
For that.
You have minted not only 3 looped videos, but also 1 virtual sculpture, as you briefly mentioned earlier. Can you tell us, about the making of these works and why you wished for virtual sculptures to connect to the video works?
Well, the video works are more literal of my work. Like I always do that version, but lately, as I see, as I explore this body concept, like the body is material, it's like flesh, it's like tangible. And then I came with the conclusion that it was good to have it's similar to something like you can grab and you can touch as a sculpture. And that sculpture is a 3D organ. So it's literally pulled from the piece placenta. but I texture it again and I manipulate it a little bit, and it's pulled from that. It's a 3D organ for me. So it's a really interesting way to explore the concept of going out from the 2D, even if it's 3D work, it's still 2D video. So for me, it's really interesting to like go out for that format too and explore other ways.
Oh, I definitely see what you mean. So let me ask you a question. Well, actually, this question is both for you and Aidan. The space you have built for this exhibition, in collaboration with Marie, of course, differs from usual, IRL gallery spaces. What were the opportunities and challenges you faced in building these unique rooms?
Who, Aidan? Go ahead.
Not together, please.
I'll let Aidan answer first.
Sure. Yeah, I'm happy to jump in here. I think this was a really fantastic opportunity for us in Arium for a couple of reasons, and this collaboration was so unique for a couple of reasons. The first is, as Clara mentioned, that we were able to meet in person, which even in this world in which the four of us on this Zoom call, I think maybe in 4 different countries today, there's still definitely value to being able to collaborate in person. And it makes a difference in terms of how you understand each other as people rather than only as faces on a screen. And the second reason this was such a interesting collaboration for us was that we were working with Clara, who is 3D native, who is experienced with not just producing video work, but producing video work through this 3D process, which means that there's a different understanding of space, a different understanding of the relationship between the different objects in space and how they might be laid out differently. So whereas with many of the artists that we're working with who are natively 2D artists, I think it's more of a leap. I think that this presented an opportunity to sort of push the space a little bit further because it was informed by this understanding of 3D. And I guess to speak a little bit more to our specific process, Clara produced renders of the 3 individual spaces, which you'll see as part of the exhibition. We then worked to take those renders and replicate them in our rendering environment, this web rendering environment. And for those of you who have not been in an Arium exhibition before, I can tell you just a little bit about that, which is that Arium is this collaborative web exhibition tool. It's this virtual world builder to be able to enable creatives who may not have in this case, Clara does have a technical background, but even people who don't have a deeply technical background to be able to collaborate and design these virtual worlds together. So yeah, I think those two reasons, the fact that Clara is able to work in 3D and send us sketches, and then we're able to take those sketches and try to replicate them in Arium and kind of move back and forth in that way was a really unique way of working.
Yes, it's like we speak the same language, so it was so easy to work with you guys. Yeah, I think you covered all my reasons too, so yes, that same.
Thank you for
really fun.
Well, we try to make as many fun projects as possible at MoCDA. Speaking of fun, just to let you know, the works are available on Super Rare. So if you are interested in supporting Clara and supporting MoCDA and supporting Arium and supporting art in general, please be my guest. Feel welcome, to go to Super Rare on our MoCDA space and feel very welcome again to support MoCDA, you know, in an economical way. I think we reached the end. Is there anything else you would like to say to our public, to our community, Clara?
Yes, of course. Thank you so much for joining. Of course, like for me, it's already, the support is there, that people get interest in what I have to say, and that the meaning behind this for me is really important to have a voice, which I feel very grateful for you again for having me here, but also for the people having interest in that. Like, I'm very, very grateful for that. And yes, the exhibition is going to be running there for 15 days. It is 15 usually. I don't remember, like 15 days. Yeah, well, I mean, if you want to reach me in socials like DMs or whatever, or comments, I will be really happy to answer your questions. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Clara.
Thank you. Well, to conclude this visit, I'd like to congratulate Renderfruit for her commitment and creativity throughout this residency. It's been an amazing journey. And I would also like to thank Super Rare for their support and Arium for their hard work on making this dream exhibition space URL reality. Finally, I'd like to thank my colleagues at MoCDA for organizing this residency program, Marina Rybakova, Bruna Pizzalis, Filippo Lorenzin, and our director, Renata Bacci. Thank you, everyone, for joining.
Thank you all. See you all very soon. And please, please, please feel welcome to share the link, you know, of the exhibition with your contacts. And again, if you have any questions or any suggestions, or again, you just want to support MoCDA and the artist, you know how to do it. Just access Super Rare and you will find a way. Have all a lovely rest of your day. Take care and bye.